Felicity is a total extra extrovert and will be walking by a stranger and tell them the news. Her mom told. Jinger Duggar and Jeremy Vuolo had good reason not to tell their eldest daughter that they're expecting another baby. The couple exclusively announced to Def that they were expecting baby No. 3, revealing that Jinger, 30, is due in March 2025. The Counting On alums are already parents to daughters Felicity, 6, and Evangeline, 3. While the TLC stars plan to tell Felicity and Evangeline the big news before they announced it to the world, they also held off on sharing it with the girls right away. Part of that is because we have a 6-year-old who is a total extra extrovert and will be walking by a stranger and tell them the news, Jinger explained. And so we thought, you know what? We're going to tell the girls pretty soon, but we're going to wait until closer to the time that we announced to tell them. But we were waiting because she's in school, and she would tell every single person. That's just how she is, the 19 kids and counting star added. They ultimately surprised the girls with the news during a family photo shoot. We planned to get family pictures to announce the pregnancy and thought that would be the best time to let our girls know about their new sibling on the way. Jinger told Diff. We got Felicity and Evangeline each a denim jacket with the words, Big SIS on the back. The photographer captured this sweet moment when they realized what those words meant. Jinger added that their daughters had different reactions to the news. While Felicity started jumping up and down in excitement, Evangeline wasn't quite sure what to make of the news. Though Jinger is sure that once the baby arrives, Evangeline will be all about her new role as Big Sis. Never miss a story. Sign up for Deaf-Free Daily Newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what PUPLA has to offer, from celebrity news to compelling human interest stories. While the couple knew they wanted a third child, Jeremy admitted he was speechless when Jinger told him she was pregnant again. Jinger told Def that she surprised her husband with the news on Felicity's 6th birthday, presenting him with a gift from Amazon. That was actually her positive pregnancy test. Yes, it was something we were expecting, Jeremy recalled, but I was still shocked. When asked how she is currently spending her time, Jinger said she is just trying to cherish every moment with Felicity and Evangeline before their new addition arrives. They're so excited about the new baby, but I think it's also change. I'm just enjoying these moments with them. While the reality TV stars do not yet know whether they are having a boy or a girl, Jinger shared they will be happy either way. For many families, the excitement of welcoming a new baby into the world is something to celebrate and share with loved ones. But for Jinger Duggar and Jeremy Vuolo, announcing their third pregnancy was a little more complicated than simply posting a picture and writing a heartwarming message. In an exclusive interview, the couple revealed that they actually delayed telling their 2 daughters, Felicity, 6, and Evangeline, 2, about the impending arrival of baby number 3 for one simple, yet very relatable reason. They were worried Felicity would spill the beans. As fans of the Duggar family are well aware, the Vuolos are a tight-knit family who cherish their privacy, especially when it comes to sharing personal milestones. But even with their careful, measured approach to family matters, they couldn't escape the chaos and unpredictability of raising young children. Jinger, known for her thoughtful and calm demeanor, and Jeremy, ever the protective father, found themselves walking a fine line between the joy of a new pregnancy and the challenge of keeping it a secret for a little while longer. We knew Felicity would be so excited. When Jinger and Jeremy first discovered they were expecting, the news was met with an overwhelming sense of joy. After all, they had always talked about having a larger family, and their bond as parents had only deepened since the birth of their 2 daughters. But even as they were thrilled to expand their family, They quickly realized that keeping the news under wraps would require more than just a little discretion. Felicity is such an excited, talkative little girl, Jinger shared with a smile during the interview. We knew from the moment we told her that she would be bursting with joy, but also with a little too much enthusiasm to keep it a secret for long. She's the kind of kid who wants to tell everyone everything, and we had to be sure she wouldn't blurt it out before we were ready. Jeremy, who is always in tune with his daughter's personalities, agreed. I think part of it was just knowing how much Felicity loves to share. As much as we wanted to tell her, we had to wait until we were absolutely certain we could keep it quiet for just a little longer. The couple decided to wait a few weeks before telling Felicity and Evangeline about the new baby. It wasn't just about keeping a secret, it was also about making sure they were in the right headspace to talk about it in a way that would make sense for their daughters. Felicity is at that age where she really understands things, and we wanted to make sure we explained it to her in a way she could process, Jinger explained. We didn't want to just throw it at her and risk her being overwhelmed or not fully understanding. The big reveal, a family moment. When the time finally came to tell their daughters, Jinger and Jeremy decided to make it a special moment for their little family. They sat down together and shared the exciting news in a way that felt both intimate and joyful. As Felicity's eyes widened with surprise, Jinger and Jeremy couldn't help but smile at how perfectly the moment played out. We sat down and told them, "We have some really exciting news. We're going to have another baby." Felicity's face lit up, and she immediately started jumping up and down. Jinger laughed, recalling the sweet moment. She couldn't contain herself. But even though Felicity was thrilled, Jinger and Jeremy also knew that they would have to be prepared for what came next. We had to remind her that she couldn't tell anyone just yet, Jeremy added, chuckling. We knew that Felicity would be so excited to tell her friends, her grandparents, everyone she knew, and we had to make sure she understood the importance of waiting for the right time. Felicity, in her typical exuberant style, promised to keep the secret, though Jinger and Jeremy were both somewhat skeptical about her ability to do so. "We're just trying to take it one day at a time," Jinger said with a smile. "We know that once she gets a little older, she'll understand more about keeping a secret, but for now, it's all about making sure she knows how special this is for our family." Parenting with patience, a deliberate approach. The Vuolos, like many parents, have always taken a careful, thoughtful approach to parenting. Since the beginning of their marriage, they have prioritized creating a supportive and loving home environment for their children, one that allows for growth, exploration, and understanding. As they've navigated the journey of parenthood, they've been open about the challenges they face, as well as the lessons they've learned along the way. When we had Felicity, we realized that parenthood is a marathon, not a sprint, Jeremy said. Every stage brings its own joys and challenges, and we try to embrace each moment as it comes. With baby number 3, we feel like we've learned so much from raising our girls, and we're excited to bring a new little one into the mix. Jinger agreed, noting how much her parenting style has evolved since she first became a mother. It's amazing how much you grow as a person when you become a parent. You learn so much about yourself and about what your kids need. And now, with our third, we're just ready to continue that journey with a little more experience under our belts. Despite the delays in telling their daughters, Jinger and Jeremy's decision to keep the news under wraps wasn't out of secrecy. It was simply a matter of timing. "We didn't want to rush things," Jinger explained. "We wanted to be sure we were ready, as parents, to talk about this next chapter in our lives with our daughters. We want them to be as excited as we are, but also to understand that there's a process to it." The road ahead. A growing family. With baby number 3 on the way, Jinger and Jeremy are looking forward to the new dynamics that will come with expanding their family. While they may have had to wait a little longer than expected to share the news with Felicity and Evangeline, they know that this next chapter will be filled with its own set of adventures, challenges, and joys. We're so excited to see how Felicity and Evangeline will adjust to being big sisters again, Jinger said. They're already such loving, sweet girls, and we know that they're going to be amazing with the new baby. As the Vuolos eagerly await their growing family, it's clear that their journey as parents is one of patience, thoughtfulness, and a whole lot of love. With Felicity's boundless energy, Evangeline's sweet personality, and the arrival of a new sibling, the Vuolo household will no doubt be filled with even more laughter and joy in the months to come.